Hey you guys, how you doing? Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will know when my next videos will occur. Follow me on Twitter at LoveRadio44132. Follow me and I'll follow you back on Twitter. And if you can, don't forget to donate on Cash App. My tag is money symbol Nina 44132. Without further delay, you guys, let's get started. Now, tonight I'm just going to do something different. I just don't have time to really just add the pictures and everything. I've been just kind of busy. So, just for the sake of getting my message out there, my favorite flower is a rose, and I want to give you guys a picture of a rose. And we're just going to do this podcast style. I am just going to go over several stories that have been trending, including the Jeffree Starr Homewrecker situation. Also, we'll be talking about Meg the Stallion again, as she is trending on social media with Waka and his wife Tammy, as well as the unfortunate incident that keeps happening, and this time in Kenosha, Wisconsin, as another black male has been gunned down, and I'm going to give you guys an update on his condition. He is alive, and I'm going to give you guys an update on his condition. Now, as you guys are aware, we'll just start with Jeffree Star. We're just going to do 3 stories tonight. And I would love to hear your response in the chat. And again, I apologize. I usually don't like to do it like this, but you know what? I think I'm going to try to adapt to this because I'm having very busy days and I want to get something out there for my subscribers. And I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. So, Jeffree Star apparently is a homewrecker, and this time he is with a black male that apparently was straight up until a week ago. Now, there's nothing wrong with being LGBTQ. I've said this several times before. I applaud everyone seeking out their own best life and doing themselves. However, this story was weird because this guy was in a relationship with a female, had a whole family, and she didn't even know that he was into men. So this has been trending all day. And she was as shocked as, I guess, anyone else close to him. Some people are saying that both him being, he's an overseas professional basketball player. I'll get to his name in a second. Him and Jeffree Star are literally clout chasing right now. And when I say clout chasing, word on the street is that Jeffree Star is trying to expand himself into the black community and into either black makeup, fashion, or just trying to expand his brand. However, with this craziness, a lot of people are looking at him sideways. And this is what the guy's longtime girlfriend said on social media. She said, "Tell me what I've done to you. Tell what? Why? Money? Because I could have worked harder to make our life better. I was your ride or die. I could do anything to save our relationship. Anything." So apparently she wasn't even aware of this. Now, she also went on to say in her social media post, "My son matters. My son was so happy last week. I don't care if it's about money, but this hurts me a lot and affects our son. God, please help me to keep my head up for my son because this SHIT is unreal. Please help me, God, to be strong for my son. This ruined our entire family." Now, again, this young man is now with Jeffree Star. And let me see if I can just get into a little bit more information about this gentleman. Because his name has posted on here. Let me see if I can just find it. I do know he is a basketball player, and he was allegedly straight. And a lot of people are looking at this sideways because this story went viral. Okay, I'm scrolling through social media and I can't find his name right now, but I'm sure somebody got his name. Leave it in the comment section. Anyway, people are literally going in on Jeffree Star. They're saying that he's looking for new talent. He's basically doing cultural appropriation. He's using black people. They're also saying that he's very conniving. And they're saying that, this guy was married with a son. And they're just making jokes about this. This is really sad. I hate to see that this is playing out on social media. And this young lady really, I mean, honestly, at this point, because this is not gonna last. This is a very messy, blindsided relationship. So not only is he trending, but he came out the closet as a DL blackmail on at the same time. And again, he has a family. People are calling Jeffree Star racist. I don't know, because of his past comments. He has made comments. Okay, somebody is telling me in my DMs that the guy's name is Andre Marhold. I've never heard of him. So anyway, I don't know if this is just a clout chase or if this is a long-term love. However, knowing Jeffree Star, of course, he is going to exploit this situation just like a Kardashian would, and then going about his business because he has nothing else to do with his time. People are even clowning his makeup, so they're really just going in on him at this point. Um, I'm just going to just send prayers out to her family. Apparently, she did not know about this. And like I said, maybe this could have ended in a better way if he was honest. But apparently, he didn't even care about being honest. So let's just move on to our number 2 story, which is the Tammy and Waka versus Megan Thee Stallion drama. Now, basically, what I researched was, and this is trending, Meg Thee Stallion responded to a gentleman that had posted some derogatory stuff about himself online. I believe the Shade Room was the ones that picked it up and basically kind of worded it as if Megan was trying to disrespect Waka. I guess because the guy was wearing Waka merchandise. So Tammy, who is Waka's wife, came out and called herself checking Meg, when in reality Meg wasn't even talking about Waka. Well, I'm going to read some tweets and I apologize because Tammy decided to write a whole essay. Okay, this is what Tammy said. What baffles me is that Meg the Stallion, Waka, has shown nothing but love and support from day one. He DM'd you many of times, sending you support and condolences. So, if you felt away, why not reach out instead? Anyone knows I have no problem checking Waka's ASS when he's wrong. Only thing he's wrong for is not paying attention before commenting on this gosh darn post. I'm paraphrasing, she used profanity. He has ownership in at Dro Life clothing and gets excited when he sees people wearing it, which is the shirt the man is wearing. She's talking about the picture that Meg Thee Stallion commented on, just to keep you guys updated. Okay, so what's even crazier, Tammy goes on to say, is that we have talked about the situation, and Walker said out his own mouth, Tory was weak ASF, if he did do that, fill in the blank, to Megan before we even knew it was true. And one thing I know for sure is that my husband don't play about any kind of domestic violence. Neither does the woman, his mother, who raised him. I won't let nobody drag him, especially when I know it was an honest mistake. What happened to Megan was wrong on so many levels, but your anger is misplaced. We stand with you, not against you. Congratulations on your new hit single, WAP. And Waka Flocka, next time, pay effing attention when you comment on stuff. She used profanity. Because I ain't got time to be defending yo ASS for stupid SHIT. Okay. So that's what she posted, and that was very long. Now, Megan Thee Stallion responded, and she said she wasn't talking to Waka. Now, at this point, after fans and everybody started checking Tammy and shutting her down and trying to get her to understand that I believe it was a shade room, posted this and edited it in a certain way that just caused drama, in which took Meg's words out of comments. Tammy responded to Megan Thee Stallion and said, "Well, then, I am woman enough to apologize. At the Shade Room post made it seem like you were talking to Waka." So, yeah, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess because I understand that a wife want to come to the defense of her man. I did see the post originally. It did look like Meg was trying to check Waka. It did look like the Shade Room jumped on it to be a part of the drama. However, here's my response to this. I'm glad that this story was taken care of. I know some people are going to try to milk this for all it's worth, but I am going to say this. They handled it as adults. They got it together. It's over with. Everybody apologized. When you post stuff about celebrities, especially, and no knock on the original people that this came from, but you kind of got to watch what you're doing at this point because look, everybody is looking for some kind of entertainment. Everybody's sitting at home, and all we got time to do is go through social media. Meg has actually been through so much at this point. When I first saw the story, I was literally rolling my eyes because honestly, I'm thinking like, "Oh my God, Meg, can you go one day without being in the news about this Tory situation?" It's starting to be dragged under the mud at this point. However, I'm glad that things got sorted out and cleaned up because honestly, had this went on for another hour or two, everybody would have been on here jumping down Meg Stallion's throat, saying that she's literally just clout chasing off the story. I'm glad that this got straightened up at this point. I'm just glad that everybody involved handled it as an adult. And I'm still hoping that Meg get her justice. Still waiting on that. I hope the LAPD take care of their business and do what they need to do and start moving forward with this because what happened to her was wrong. Now I'm going to move on to the number one trending topic tonight. And I apologize. And again, I might actually have to start doing my videos in this podcast type looking format just because literally I'm just like I got so many things going on right now. I don't want to leave my fans hanging for days and days trying to find pictures and things like that. So I had to like really indulge myself to look at these various stories. Now the number one trending is Jacob Blake. He is the African American man that apparently was trying to break up a fight in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And when the police were called, this is where it gets sketchy. For some reason, when the police were actually called about the fight, which they're saying was some type of domestic incident, somehow Jacob Blake, uh, for some reason, was being sought after by the police officers. And this is actually where it gets sketchy because I was trying to do some research, and the Kenosha Police Department don't even have body cams. So, I'm hoping that some more videotape come out. And right now, I haven't seen anything besides what actually correlated to what I'm about to get to. So, anyway, Jacob Blake, father of three, was involved in something that is actually still being investigated. I still don't know how the police went from being called about two females fighting to pursuing him down the street with a weapon drawn on him. So this is sketchy, but the outrage came with the 17 and 19-second video in which someone across the street filmed him getting into his car. He was ignoring the police commands, and the police officer, whom already had his weapon drawn, decided to pull on his shirt while he was not even facing him and shoot him in the back like 7 times at close range. Now, to update you on his condition, miraculously, God did not take him away from us. However, he is paralyzed. Now, early news reports that are coming out through the lawyers are saying that at least one bullet went through his spine. I cannot imagine the amount of pain he is in, okay? At least one bullet went through his spine. He has multiple holes in his stomach. He's lost part of his colon and intestines. He went through another surgery today. His condition is somewhere between critical and serious. He is still in the hospital. The police officers involved have been put on leave of absence, but I'm not even clear if they're actually getting paid while this is being investigated or if they're not getting paid. However, again, this becomes sketchy. There was no reason for them to even have the gun drawn on him. Okay? He's walking away. Um, and I'm sure that more details about the story is going to come out. However, the video, which I'm sure that the entire world has seen by now, it's very horrific. His sons were actually in the car, witnessed their father get shot, and those kids are going to be traumatized forever. There's no amount of therapy or psychiatrist or psychologist that's going to help them kids. They literally saw their father get shot in the middle of the street. There were people out there. They're going to be traumatized too. This is another incident of another black man that literally is being videotaped, being brutalized in the streets. And quite truthfully, in my own opinion, I am not going to sit up here and say that every cop is bad because every cop is not bad. However, I do believe that some people do hide behind the badge in order to create chaos on their own accord. I do not see that a lot of procedures are followed, but I'm not an expert. But it was heartbreaking. Again, this reminded me of the George Floyd brutality that happened back on Memorial Day. And it keeps happening almost weekly at this point. Meanwhile, Kenosha, Wisconsin is being burnt down. Burnt down. It's the second night of rioting. People are losing businesses. People that had nothing to do with this are losing their own livelihoods. And it's still going on tonight. Their governor has called out even more National Guard. They have a curfew in place. However, most people are ignoring it. And like I said, this is a developing story. Jacob Blake is paralyzed, and I just don't know how this is going to turn out. But I would love to hear your opinion. I would love to hear how you guys feel about this. So those are my top 3 stories I wanted to make videos for. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Like, share, subscribe, share your opinion. And until the next time, you guys, be safe and enjoy your day.